Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel The Coding View. So the today's topic is waterfall model. So what is waterfall model? It is a traditional model. So जब कंपनियां इस्टेब्लिश हुई थी, द आईटी कंपनीज व्हेन इस्टेब्लिश्ड, तो उन्होंने सबसे पहले वाटरफॉल मॉडल दे अडॉप्टेड द वाटरफॉल मॉडल. इट इज़ वेरी कॉमन at the start of the IT companies. It is a sequential design. What is here? What is sequential? Sequential in the sense is process goes in a sequence. So it is known as the sequential design process, often used in SDLC. What is SDLC? SDLC stands for Software Development Lifecycle. Okay, which is the progress is seen as flowing steadily downwards like a waterfall flow कैसे करता है? From top to bottom. So likewise the process flows from the top, from the requirement collection to the bottom, like from till the maintenance. Okay, so this is known as the waterfall model through the different phases as shown in the figure. Okay, in waterfall model the first phase is the requirement collection phase. So we will try to understand what are all the phases. So first phase is the requirement collection. What is done in the requirement collection is the business analyst or the product analyst goes to the client location and gather the requirement and translate that business language into the software language. Okay, let's consider this is the company ABC. Okay, this is one company ABC and the second company is like from SBI. Okay, SBI is the next company. So ABC company का business analyst or software subject matter expert goes to the client location. कौन जाएगा? बिजनेस एनालिस्ट और सब्जेक्ट मैटर एक्सपर्ट who's having experience more than 15 years goes to the client location. client location कौन है? SBI के पास जाएगा and he gather the requirements and come back to the company. Okay, फिर requirements क्या क्या होंगी SBI के लिए? समझो SBI को सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपमेंट सॉफ्टवेयर चाहिए. ओके, टू मैनेज द अकाउंट्स. सो SBI की रिक्वायरमेंट्स क्या क्या होनी चाहिए? The software may be functionally stable because SBI के customers ज़्यादा है. If at a time 1000 or 1 lakh customers try to log in into the application of SBI, so there are chances that the application may lag or crashes. So it should be functionally stable. Performance point of view, it should be stable. उसका performance अच्छा होना चाहिए. From security point of view, it should be highly secure. SBI का है तो हाई सिक्योर तो होना ही चाहिए. नेक्स्ट पॉइंट इज यूजेबिलिटी. वे द लुक application the software looks, it should be simple and easy to understand. So usability. So these are the requirements of the SBI in their product. Okay, so SBI की ये requirements है. So BA और business analyst क्या करेगा? He goes to the client location, SBI के पास जाएगा, gather all the requirements. जो requirements है SBI की वो collect करेगा and then get back to the company और कंपनी के पास वापस आएगा और वो डॉक्यूमेंट जो क्रिएट करेगा उसको क्या बोलेंगे आप? CRS. इट इज नोन एज CRS. थिंग बट client requirement specification. Okay, what happens in requirement collection? The business analyst goes to the client place and gather the requirement. Okay, and convert that requirement into CRS document, that CRS, client requirement specification document, and convert that CRS into SRS document, that is software requirement specification, for better understanding of our developer engineers. Okay, then क्या होता है? feasibility analysis, feasibility study होती है. एक मीटिंग होती है, उसमें HR अवेलेबल होता है, PM, FM, फाइनेंस मैनेजर, प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजर, आर्किटेक्ट, डिज़ाइन जो डिज़ाइन डेवलप करता है सॉफ्टवेयर की, सब ऑल द थिंग्स, ऑल द पीपल कंटेन इन द मीटिंग्स, दे डिसाइड इफ द प्रोजेक्ट इज टेक्निकली feasible or not. The technologies needed to develop that product, we are having that technologies or not. If the project is financially feasible or not, we discuss all the things in feasibility study. Okay, then होता है design is of two types. Okay, high level design and low level design. High level design में who does the high level design? The architect. Okay, और senior developer does the high level design. और लो लेवल डिज़ाइन में क्या होता है? who do the low level design? Senior developer do the low level design. What is the difference between high level design? In high level design we design like a software, whole software, overall software, but in low level design we design for a particular feature, particular component. Okay, so this is the low level design. फिर आता है coding part. So after design the next phase is the coding phase or programming phase. So in this coding phase it is done by the developers. So it may be senior, junior or fresher. Okay, the coding is done by the developers. This is the process where we start building the software. Actual building of the software is started starting here, okay, in coding phase, and we are starting to write the code of the product. Okay, so the next phase is the testing phase. It is done by the test engineers. It is the process of checking for all the defects and rectifying it. So it is done by the test engineer, but in waterfall model, so there is no test engineers are present. So it is done only by the our development engineers. Okay, so after testing phase, the next phase is the installation phase. It is done by the installation engineers. Okay, to install the product at a client's place for using after the software has been developed and tested. Okay, after the software is successfully developed and tested by our engineers, our company people go to the client location and install that software into the client's place. Okay, this is known as the installation process. And the last phase is the maintenance phase. What happens in the maintenance phase is the customer uses that product for a particular period of time and he finds certain bugs and defects in that product and sends the product back to the error correction and bug fixing. So bug fixing takes place at the development level, at the coding level. If there are minor and what happens in that fixing is minor changes like adding, deleting or modifying any small feature in the software product is done in the maintenance phase. Okay, here you can take one more point, like 100% testing is not possible. Why 100% testing is not possible? Because the way testers test the product is different from the way customers use the product. So testers test the product from the requirements perspective. What are the requirements given by the company and what is the actual product look like? So they test in that way, in that scenario. But how the customer use, like, so there are 100 customers. Okay, the 100 customers mentality while using that software is not same. Okay, he uses for example login feature है. Login feature में it should give the email and password. Okay, if some customer want to give only name instead of email, some customer want to give the name, some customer want to give the numeric numbers 1 2 3 keywords or alphanumeric special characters, कुछ भी. So the thing is 100% testing is not possible. If after giving all the things, समझो requirement क्या है, it should work only with the email. Okay, so if the product is accepting the numeric also, the name also, the special characters also, so this is the bug or the defect in the product. Okay, so this is done, so we have to rectify it and we have to fix it. Okay, this is, so 100% testing is not possible. So here is also one point, service based companies and product based companies. Okay, so there are two types. What happens in the service based company is, okay, what happens in the service based company, they provide services and develop the software for other companies. For example, Wipro, Infosys, TCS, Accenture, Capgemini, etc. You can SCL, you can take a number of names. Okay, what they do, they provide services to the company. So they provide software which is and specified as per the client's company requirement and never keep the code of the developed product and does not provide the software to any other company other than the client company. वो क्या करती है, समझो एक क्लाइंट है, समझो SBI क्लाइंट है. ओके, फॉर SBI के लिए TCS कंपनी सॉफ्टवेयर क्रिएट करती है. ओके, एंड दे नेवर शेयर दैट सॉफ्टवेयर टू एनी अदर कॉम्पिटिटर. ओके, फॉर एग्जांपल SBI का कॉम्पिटिटर कौन है, कोटक बैंक और HDFC बैंक. ओके, सो सर्विस बेस्ड कंपनी क्या करती है, दे नेवर सेल दैट code that developed the product to the competitor. Okay, so they only sell the product to the client company. For example, अपने केस में SBI, जिसको who gives the requirement to the company. Okay, this is the job of the service based company. So this is the main difference. And what happens in the product based company is they first of all develop that software product and sell it to many companies and makes the profit makes the profit. Okay, so they are the sole owners of the product. Who is the sole owner of the product? In product based companies, the product based companies like Oracle, Microsoft, these are the owners of the product. What they do, they develop and the code used and to code use and sell it to other companies which may need the software. So this is the main difference between the service based company and product based company. सर्विस बेस्ड कंपनी क्या करती है, जो क्लाइंट को सर्विस चाहिए, ही प्रोवाइड्स द सर्विस टू द क्लाइंट. द क्लाइंट को जो क्लाइंट की जो रिक्वायरमेंट है उसके हिसाब से प्रोडक्ट क्रिएट करती है, बेस्ड ऑन द रिक्वायरमेंट्स ऑफ द So based on the requirements of the client, the service based company, what he do, he develop a software product, and he provides that software product or the code to only the client company, not to the competitor, not, and they not sell that product to any other company, okay, to earn the profit. So what happens in the product based company is they develop the software and they sell to anyone, so to any companies, and earn the profit for themselves, okay. So this is the main difference. So what are the drawbacks of waterfall model? In waterfall model, backtracking is not possible, as we earlier discussed that it is a sequential process. So backtracking, going back to the for example, समझो after the coding phase, the next phase is testing phase. So testing phase may, if test engineer find the bug, okay, so it is not possible that the test engineer goes back to the coding phase, not the test engineer but the product goes back to the coding phase, and there should be fixing or changing in the code, and then again the coding again it goes to the testing phase, okay. This is not going to happen, okay, coding phase to testing phase, because it is a sequential waterfall model. So test either say either it is not possible. So this is the main drawback. So backtracking is not possible, that is we cannot go back and change the requirements once the design stage is reached, okay.